Hello, everybody. Ran Reads here again, unfortunately. um, so today I'm thinking of, well, not thinking, we're going to do it. We're going to go over what I read in October, what I read. I forget how many I read, but I have a list. But we'll get right to it. Okay. So the first book I read in October was a horror book by Brom. Slewfoot is a woman's rage kind of book. It revolves around a woman that her name is Abatha in the 1600s, I believe, and she finds herself widowed and goes through all this. I don't know how to there's a lot going on, and it you have to read it. It is a really good book. It's based around a small village where she lives, and her husband passes away. She has to take care of the land, and some people don't like it and they want to take it and stuff like that. And she meets a person, and which pretty much helps her become stronger in a way. And it has a lot of suspense. It really sets the environment, and it really gets you into the story of how you should feel about certain characters or how you should feel in general. And not there is a lot of books that do that, but I think Brom does it very well in this book, where he wants you to know you should hate this character for this reason, and it puts you right into it. It gets you very immersed, especially if you read like I do. I read the audiobook and I read along. I'm an immersive reader, so that's how I like to read. Hence why I don't have the physical book with me right now. I haven't gone and bought it. I gave that one a 4 out of 6, because how my rating system goes, it goes from 1 to 6. And I can go over that here in a little bit. But yeah, I gave it a 4. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't say I absolutely loved it, but it was a really good book. I do recommend that if you are into horror books, that Slewfoot should be somewhere on your TBR. I think it was a really good book. The next book I should say next books on my list are 6 short stories, pretty much. They're like novellas by Guillermo del Toro and Chuck Hogan. Chuck Hogan and Guillermo del Toro came up with a series. I think they've done this before, but this book, they did make combined into one book, but I read them in their short novellas, which is the Boy in the Iron Box series. I think there is a book that combines all of them together. They're short little stories. They're all connected. It's a whole series of 6 books of them, and they're small. But it's about a military squadron that they're on a plane, and they crash land into this tundra area, and they find like a temple, I guess you can call it, and they find a boy, and all hell breaks loose. And it's very brutal. The audiobook was really good as well. I like the audiobook. The first 2 books I gave a 4. because it's building up to where it's building up, and I I didn't think, well, I just thought there could have been more, but it was really good, so I enjoyed it. But it really picked up in the third book, I believe. Yeah, in the third book. In the third book, it really picks up. It gets into the nitty gritty of what the boy's all about, what's going on, and it gets very action packed, suspenseful. So yeah, I guess it was. And it you got to read it. It it really just, I wouldn't say it blew my mind, but it did take, when it took off, it took off. And I think it was a really good book, especially if you like you're like kind of a military kind of if you like those military books or something and you like horror. I think it's a good combination, because it kind of goes into how they're supposed, how military works a little bit. Mind you, I don't think it's American. Um, how the voices are portrayed, I believe they're Russian. Really good voice actors who are narrators that read that. And okay, Ran Reed from Post Edit. I realized something happened with the video in the last bit. So what I was gonna go into was what I was reading for November, and we're gonna get into that next video, and we'll talk about the November TBR. But what I can tell you right now, I had finished. What did I finish? I finished the Devil, and I finished Bride by Ali Hazelwood. And we'll talk about that in the next book. And I'm also currently reading A Court of Mist and Fury. Currently reading that. I hope to finish that by the next video so we can talk about it. But it seems like we're on track to get 5 books this month. Sorry about the cut in. But yes, I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you.